It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
All right, Brendan Taylor here, True School Sports. I'm with Richard Torrez, the former president of the chess club.
I'm still playing it too.
You still playing it?
Good, but you know, I tried.
Yeah. Hey, well, nice to meet you, man. You're much different than a lot of fighters, man. You got a lot of things outside of boxing you got going on. It sounds like.
That. Yeah. So I mean, like, I just like doing cool things, you know. And one of the coolest things I think is kind of learning about new topics and being able to do it. And so if I see something that I think I can't do and I want to learn to do it, I will learn to do it.
That's always a great trait to have, to be constantly learning and evolving.
1000%.
But you got a fight coming up. You know, you got Curtis Harper, a nice little step-up fight, 8-rounder. How you feel about it?
I think that this fight is definitely like a step up. I'm excited for it. I think this is a very good opponent, and I'm excited to showcase what I can do. I think he's going to be very there and ready to fight, and I can't wait for that.
Yeah, absolutely. I know, like, you're the first, I believe, American heavyweight to win a medal in the Olympics at Bow back in the '88. How do you just feel like your growth is as a fighter? Because I know critics, right? You know, critics, they may say Top Rank's bringing you along real slow. But how do you feel about the pace you're going at?
You know, I think that people have realistic expectations for me, and I think that my goal is to exceed those expectations. So if people think that I'm being overhyped, if people think I'm doing this, I think it's just because I'm on the right track, you know. And I think that they're to whatever they say, to the people that are saying I'm doing something wrong, people say I'm doing something right, to everybody that's just talking about me, please just watch. If you watch me, you'll know who I am further and further. And I understand that I'm not going to tell you I'm proving this to you through words. Watch me in my actions, and then that'll prove enough.
Let your hands do the talking.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. As far as, like, you mentioned the things outside of boxing you like to do, I know heard you do ballet. Yeah.
So I've taken a couple ballet classes. I took a jazz class, I took a tap dance class, and I was in a contemporary class for a little bit. And salsa. I took a month of salsa classes too.
Yeah, well, you're in Miami. You're in the right area for that.
I gotta get that going, right? But I think that just the footwork and the balance of ballet is really helpful. The reason I got into ballet was actually Lomachenko, when they were saying,
I was going to ask that,
it was his Ukrainian ballet that he got into, and I was like, look at his footwork, he has amazing footwork, I want to be like that, let me try it. You know, that kind of goes back to the things, if I don't know about it and I want to learn it, I will. So I went out there with my local community colleges, COS, and I started just practicing.
Okay. What was the last thing you saw that you didn't know how to do that? You said, you know what, I want to learn that. Anything recently like that?
The last one was, I mean, en el próximo año yo quiero hablar español más porque estoy muy orgulloso de mi herencia mexicana, pero yo necesito más practicar. So I really want to learn Spanish next year.
Same thing
Yeah,
here.
same with you. Yeah. So I'm super proud of my Mexican heritage, and I want to be able to show off a little bit more, and I want to be able to go back to Mexico and be able to talk to people. So one day.
One day, and maybe when Top Rank come back down to Miami, and another time you can.
There you go. I gotta learn that Cuban dialect or the Puerto Rican dialect.
Yeah, it's tough.
You know,
it's tough. I know it's different than the Mexican.
You know? Very different, but I'm game for it. You know.
No, absolutely. With you being, in the heavyweight division, especially with Top Rank, there's a lot of, guys that Top Rank has in the stable. I know you guys were teammates, like Jared Anderson, right? You guys are teammates. Is that maybe a fight down the road you guys could have, you and Jared?
I think definitely that fight is one day gonna be like a mega fight.
Yeah.
If we keep just consistent and keep moving how we're supposed to move, I think that fight's gonna be a really good fight. But right now, I am a fan of Jared. You know, I'm a teammate of his. I trained with him all for years at the Olympic Training Center, and I'm just happy to see his progression and seeing where he's going. You know what I mean? He's an amazing guy.
Yeah, what's he like in the ring? Because I hear stories. People say he's a heavyweight, but he fights kind of like a middleweight. He has some of those smaller man skills.
No, definitely. Jared has one thing I admire about Jared, and especially in his most recent fights, are his ring generalship. He fights like a middleweight. He has the speed and tempo of that, but he's able to just take over that ring with the heavyweight opponent. It's really amazing to watch.
Yeah, no, absolutely. What do you feel makes you stand out as a fighter? Because
I say one of my biggest traits that makes me stand out is conditioning. However punches you see me throw in the first round, you'll see me throwing in the 8th, 9th round too. I really take a lot of pride in my conditioning, and I know that what they used to tell me at the Olympics is that we take the guys to hell and back. You know what I mean? So if you see me in the ring, you know it's gonna be a lot of punches thrown. You know it's gonna be an active fight, and it's gonna be fireworks.
Yeah, you got a way about you of taking guys to those deep, dark, uncomfortable places.
I love doing that. You know what I mean? And I think that's because you gotta get comfortable with it yourself, and once you do, you're able to take other people there as well.
Okay. Did you have any like influences, any favorite fighters growing up? Like,
one of my favorite fighters was my dad. Actually, my dad was.
I know. I heard about that. Your dad was a badass
fighter. Yeah, he was ranked 4th and 5th in the world in 2 different weight classes. He was a shorter fighter in his division, so he always came at people who just wanted to fight. You know what I mean? So I kind of take that motto into the ring. You know, I do box a little bit more than my dad does, but that mentality of the grit and just bite down your mouthpiece and go. I really I enjoy that atmosphere.
Y'all ever spar?
Me and my dad, no. And nor do I want to spar my dad. He always says there's that one trick he never showed me, and I believe him. So.
Yeah, you don't want no smoke.
No smoke.
Okay, I know. You know, you seem to have a good relationship with all the other USA Olympic people in the sport. Like I know Shushu, he was part of Team USA. Talk about that.
Yeah, you know, so like with Shushu and a couple of the other these guys, like we went through a lot together. You know, Shushu and I went through COVID together. We went through a lot. He's right there actually. And like here, I'll tell you about this one story.
Go ahead.
You know how Shushu got his nickname?
How do you get his nickname?
Hey Shushu, do you know how you got your nickname?
Shut up! No, stop!
That is like what happened was
Don't listen to him.
Everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, go away from me, Bruce. Please get out." Shoo, Bruce, and then all of a sudden it just stuck. You know, so that's just been his name ever since. Yeah. But like, you know, a lot of these guys, like, they're not just teammates, they're brothers to me. You know, because we used to live together for months. We had to talk to each other all the time. We were in everybody's training, and when you go home, you're training by yourself. There's no one to talk to. It's just you and your thoughts. You know, so it was really an incredible experience to live at the Olympic Training Center and have guys around me that had the same drive and mindset that I did, and it just made all the difference.
Yeah, out there in Colorado Springs.
Yeah, Colorado Springs.
I went out there last year with Sean Porter, and there's like not a whole lot to do there, except maybe like go bowling. You guys go bowling?
Yeah, we went bowling a lot. We went bowling, we went to the, there's roller skating too.
Okay, yeah.
We go skating and then
pool.
And then pool, yeah, and then other than that, I mean, just work out. So.
Yeah. Okay. I pretty much asked you everything I wanted to ask you, but Richard, any final message you want to get to the boxing world about? Actually, no. I did have one more question. I know you're from the Central Valley. I know Jose Ramirez is a big draw out there. When can we? Is it the same sponsorship he has?
I think it's similar. I don't know if Jose's APG as well right now.
Yeah.
But definitely the Mustachio guys are amazing out there.
Yeah, but like, does Top Rank have any plans like in the near future maybe to make you a headliner in the Central Valley? Because
I mean, I sure hope so. You know, I think that right now we're just trying to build my career to a point where we can go out there and have a great fight. I think that the Fresno fans do want a fight out there. I know they do. And guys, I really am going to try to get you one soon. But right now, I'm just following the process, following the plan that Top Rank gives me. And believe me when I'm whispering in their ear, please give me a fight in the Central Valley.
Yeah, absolutely. But, you know, you're here in Miami. Any final message? Maybe you want to practice that Spanish. Any final message you want to give in Spanish?
I mean, I don't know about the Spanish one yet. I gotta work on that.
Okay, all right.
I just want to say thank you to everybody for all your continual support. If you don't know me, my name is Richard Torrez. Please follow along on the journey. We're starting out, and we are just trying to show the world what Tulare and what the Central Valley has to offer. If you don't know, you can follow me on Instagram at Richard Torrez. That's where I'm most prevalent. And just be part of the journey.
All right, Richard Torrez, thank you. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. For more great boxing content just like this video, click right here and make sure you subscribe. Much love from sunny South Florida.